Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 7 of Christmas Memories with Miranda and Lisa. Miranda and Lisa have been doing this for a few years together, where they've done sort of like a 12 days of Christmas, but focused on memories and not necessarily December daily or December documented oriented for the current year. I believe they took 2019 off, but they have been doing it otherwise for 2 or 3 years prior to that. And this year, they popped on over into our Scrappy Inspiration YouTube and Instagram hop group and invited any of us who wanted to play along to do so. So I'm thrilled to be here for another entry into my December Documented 2020 album, joining Miranda and Lisa today, and a whole slew of our Scrappy friends who are playing along, some every day, some whenever they can, as I am. But all of the links for today's videos or Instagram, because I know Jojo Kelly, Jojo is playing over on Instagram. So anything and anyone playing along will be linked down below. And today's prompt was, "Baby, it's cold outside." Now I have quite a few options to document that, but quite frankly, this year, as I am recording this, which is the Sunday before it goes up, there is no snow yet here, and in fact today it's actually pouring with rain and about 4 degrees, and that sort of brought it to light in the last few days what I wanted to record in this year's album, because although 2020 is so very, very different, some things don't change, and that's what this is about. And as many of you know, I work in my nephew's little Italian gourmet food shop and pastry shop, and Christmas is our big season, and we do a lot of Yule logs, the dessert logs, and you will see another layout about that, actually, about the logs and the cakes and all of that themselves. And our specialty is frozen ones. And every year, because what we need to do at our little store is get a big container to deal with the Christmas rush and put it outside and hope that it stays around or below freezing. And every year we become these weather app obsessed individuals that keep checking the long term, the short term, the in-between term forecast 10s and 20s and 50 times a day. And we are hilarious. We laugh at ourselves, but we do, because basically for us to fill up that container, we need freezing weather, basically at the freezing point or below, so that we can start putting things in. And so this is the 14 days leading up to the 21st. Now, I could have waited a little bit, but that we were looking at, and you can see here that everything is in the minus all the time. So today, the date that I am recording this, which is the 13th, is sort of the last day where it's going to be above freezing, and it goes down to about minus 13 or so this evening, and then it will stay in the minuses so that we can fill up our containers. So although this year is going to be so very different in so many ways, it will also be the same in at least that one way, and a few other ways as well. So this one, I am playing with my Photoplay Winter Memories collection, and it's gorgeous. And I kind of like the idea of having the birds and nature and that as the paper that I was using, and this sort of little snow globe and trees and everything and a snowflake to symbolize the outdoors and the weather. And on this page, I used another one of my go-to designs that I've shrunk down and maybe embellished a little bit less, but that sort of L-shaped design that I love using to get some color and some brightness and to get my photo popped up on foam. And the title here, which is just Brrr enough, because that is what it is. It's still not crazy, crazy, crazy cold. It's a little bit higher than our normals, but perfectly well. Not a lot of snow forecast. So I don't know whether we're actually going to have a white Christmas this year, but we'll have to see as we get closer to it, because there's really not a lot of snow in the forecast, and we don't have any. We got maybe about 6 or 7 centimeters earlier in the week, and it's all melted now, of course. So I got my L-shaped design down. This is also from the Winter Memories. This is from Cocoa Vanilla. And then these are a couple of scraps that I had on my desk to do the banner. And then I popped in and I got these lovely silvery chipboard that I got in my Scrapbook and Cards Today sampler. Put those here. Then got my not enamel dots, not at all, my Nouveau drops in crystal in the navy blue, and got those on a few places here. And then over on this side, I just sort of got that paper down here as well. Took my border punch here. I had a little trouble here, but actually that's kind of cute. Just border punched in this exact same paper, and then just did that there so that I could have a little bit of a contrast. This lovely big felt snowflake is from, I believe it is last year's Redefined Creative Advent Calendar. I don't think it's this year's. I think it's last year's. I have this lovely die cut. It was actually, I think, a little journaling card or from the Photoplay, but I cut out the sort of mason jar type snow globe little deer and the snow that's here with these little trees that are here, just to do a little bit of a cluster down here. Put another one of those silver chipboard stars, so it gives me sort of a little bit of a triangle over the 2 pages. And basically all of my journaling is just, you know, basically what I just told you. And then you know, I go in a little bit more detail when the container arrived this year, how long we have it for, how we're going to set it up, and all that kind of thing. So there you go. There is my Baby It's Cold Outside, weather related, a little bit different, for my December documented album this year. And again, please make sure you pop on down below and see everybody's take on the prompt and the gorgeousness that they made. And I will see you again very, very soon with another Christmas Memories. Thanks, Miranda. Thanks, Lisa, for starting this. This is such a fun, fun, fun series. I will see you all again soon. Stay safe. Bye for now.